Alright guys, welcome back to another Horror Reacts video, man. It's been a couple of days. Just for the simple fact, I should be uploading every day since it's October, it's Halloween, it's fucking Horror Reacts fucking central. But today we got a different kind of video. We got 8 horrifying things that's happened on Halloween by Mr. Nightmare. So I like Mr. Nightmare. I've watched some of his videos before. He's got that kind of creepy sounding voice. So without further ado, we don't have a short film. So hey, we're just gonna kick back, relax, and we're gonna see some damn horrifying things. 8 of them that's happened on Halloween. Fuck yeah, man. Alright. Let me stay close to the mic. Get all up in your damn face.
Number 8. The Hanging Woman. It was Halloween of 2005 in Frederica.
You see this headset? I beat the heck out of this damn headset today. This shit looks fucked up, don't it?
Delaware, and decorations were abundant. The town was ready for the holiday, with cobwebs, jack-o'-lanterns, rubber monsters, and the such. So one more hanging body prop wouldn't stick out too much, right? Well, that's apparently the case. As it turns out, a 42-year-old woman...
What's on that roof, man? There's pipe boots. Never mind. I'm a nerd when it comes to... I was a roofer, man, sadly.
...committed suicide by hanging herself from a tree on a rather busy residential road. The body hung 15 feet high without alarm for hours, with trick-or-treaters routinely passing by it, assuming it to be just a decoration propped up on the tree by the owners of the house. It went completely unnoticed that this was a real hanging dead body, all the way until later
Was it that one? That shit kind of looked real.
The next morning, when neighbors caught onto it, at first thinking it was a Halloween prank, but upon getting a much closer look, they could see and smell the body for what it really was. The unnamed woman lived about a quarter-mile away from where her body was discovered. Number 7.
Dude, that's sad, man. I feel bad for them kids. That probably ruined their Halloween forever. I mean, because somebody was sad and depressed. I'm not gonna say, even though it is selfish, you killing yourself. I'm not gonna speak on the dead, man. But that's still sad. Feel bad for them kids. I know every kid that even who actually comprehended what was going on is probably mentally fucked up. But, all right.
On Halloween of 2007, 18-year-old Lisa, a high school senior, was invited to a Halloween house party at her friend Mick's house. There were an estimated 100 students at the party. Mick and a few other students picked up on the fact that there was an unknown, shady-looking character who looked much older than any high school student. None of the students at the party could identify him, but Mick never bothered to ask him who he was or to leave, as when interviewed, Mick said, "I go to parties all the time, and there are always random people showing up. I have even shown up uninvited to parties in the past, so I didn't see how anything bad could happen because of it.
Wouldn't be me.
I just wanted to know who he was." It wasn't...
Whoever the hell this is that came up with bunny ears, that's the best you can come up with. You should stay home next time.
It wasn't discovered until later that night that Lisa was missing, when Mrs. Corrado called Mick's house asking if Lisa was still there. Mrs. Corrado called the police in a panic, while Mick and a few of his friends started sweeping the streets in hopes of finding her, after calling her cell phone turned out pointless. What they found was completely unexpected. The shady-looking guy from the party was seen dragging Lisa's body through the grass to the woods. When he caught a glimpse of the boys, he fled into the woods, and they were unable to catch him. Lisa was drugged at some point during the party by this man, who still remains unidentified. Number 6.
Okay, now that was disturbing. See, me, if you ever get a feeling in your gut, something's off, you gotta listen to it, man. I get that feeling all the time, and most of the time I feel like I'm correct in my own way anyway.
Carl Jackson and his girlfriend were driving through the Bronx on Halloween night when they were aggressively egged by a group of teenagers. Carl got out of his girlfriend's car to reprimand the teenagers, expecting them to run off. Instead, 17-year-old Curtis Sterling pulled out a gun and shot Carl in the chest. Carl was killed instantly. Because Sterling was a minor, he is serving only a 20-year prison sentence. His argument was self-defense, that he was only egging his car for fun, but when Carl stepped out, Curtis assumed him as a threat and opened fire.
And they believe... Well, I'm guessing if he got 20 years, they didn't believe that hunk of bullshit. You know he was a minor. If you kill somebody, though, you should be gone for life. Whatever.
Number 5.
And that was it. They just fucking, that was stupid as fuck.
On Halloween night, 55-year-old Chicago resident Liddell Peoples got into a deadly altercation with his girlfriend, 49-year-old Maria Adams. Adams allegedly took a bag of Peoples' Halloween candy, sending him into a violent rage. Peoples took a bag of Peoples' girlfriend, 49-year-old Maria Adams. Adams allegedly took a bag of Peoples' Halloween candy, sending him into a violent rage. Peoples took out a knife and repeatedly stabbed Adams, killing her.
Over some candy, boy? Are you serious? Over some mint chocolate, some fucking Snickers, some fucking dots. Maybe I better recover her shit. I understand, but I mean, with this hunk of bullshit you got here, you stab somebody? You got that right. That is horrifying. What the hell is going through your head? Oh my God, how much you love candy?
Peoples attempted to defend himself by explaining that
you could have killed somebody over a fucking Almond Joy, the Tootsie Roll. What the hell?
His candy was taken.
Oh, dumbass.
As you can imagine, the legal system was not all that sympathetic. He was arrested on a $2 million bond.
Damn.
Number 4.
See ya.
It was Halloween in the year 2001 in Ohio. Many kids' favorite night of the year, as they get to run around with friends asking complete strangers to fill up their bags and pillow sacks with cavity-inducing sweet goodness. Now, many kids complain about getting coins or apples or pretzels thrown into their bags, but those things all seem great.
Wow, I did get a little salty one day when I was like 10 years old when I got some fucking pretzels. Yeah, I wanted to wake up the next morning, my teeth hurt, not my fucking...
In comparison to receiving human appendages. It wasn't discovered until late that night when Kathy Jones reported finding a human finger sealed in a goodie bag in her children's candy bag. This may have been the first report to police, but it wasn't the last.
I'm not lying.
The next day, many parents were reporting finding human body parts, including fingers, toes, and even eyeballs in their children's candy bags.
If you kill somebody and you want to get away with it, why would you do that? Maybe they didn't want to get away with it. Maybe they want to make a scene, make the fucking news, bro. What if they want to be like the Zodiac guy, man? On to something.
Police had to conduct a whole thorough investigation that started with finding out each and every house the parents and kids had been to, and then investigating each home that was visited by all of them.
Damn, that's a lot of work.
No solid evidence was ever found in any of the houses that may have included foul smell, other body parts, or even just suspicious behavior.
Foul smell of my bros.
It was never determined who could have been the one distributing the not-so-goodie bags. Number 3. If you thought that was all you were going to hear about human body parts, think again.
Damn,
in a small Minnesota town in 1999, an unknown couple was giving away large and heavy paper bags full of supposed treats inside. According to the few unfortunate kids and parents who chose to solicit candy from this house, the brown paper bags weighed anywhere from 2 to 4 pounds, and the woman who answered the door would look to someone hiding behind the door to hand her the bags. It was said that before leaving, the woman would say to wait till they got home to open it. The first big twist to this story is that the couple who was handing out candy at this house didn't live there. In fact, it was a vacant home. When one of the neighbors drove by the house, they were suspicious when they spotted a couple getting into a car that was parked in the driveway and trick-or-treaters walking off the property. When the mysterious couple had driven off, said neighbor went to warn parents not to take those bags. They opened one of the bags to see what was inside, to find a human hand. Apparently only 3 to 6 bags were given away, each one containing hands. 2 left hands and 1 right hand were found, meaning at least 2 likely dead bodies were needed. And the big question is, where and how did this unknown couple get them?
Damn.
Number 2. A disabled war veteran was parked outside of a Florida fast food restaurant in his wheelchair on Halloween night when a Marine dressed in a...
like perfect little pinwheels, bro. The fuck is that restaurant over there? Let me get some BK, motherfucker. I don't really want no McDonald's right now.
Tutu saw him. He assumed it was a gag. He was offended and enraged, apparently thinking the man was dressed in a costume mocking war veterans, and he ended up brutally attacking the half-paralyzed veteran, beating him to the ground and knocking him unconscious. It wasn't until the police came to arrest him that he learned of his mistake. Number 1. In 1986, A 9-year-old boy whose name has never been disclosed by his parents for privacy reasons
Some
went
ugly ass
missing on
pumpkins, dude.
Halloween
I'd be
night after being
scared.
given permission to go trick-or-treating alone by his parents. After a long and hard search, the devastated parents reunited with their child as they caught him walking up the stoop at 3 in the morning. He was
Is that the Michael? No, never mind. Looks like the house from Michael Myers. It might be. I can't remember. Remember he like killed that girl and he was in the car and he walked her inside. I don't know. I think the door was more to the right side of the house. Maybe not, man. I'm fucking sure. It's probably not even a damn house. Anyway.
surprisingly happy and was so excited to tell of the stories he had to share. He said a man had stopped his car and told him to get in for a lot of candy, and the man took him back to his house. This man allegedly took the boy down into the basement, and the two played many games, one of which the boy called Touch Me Where. The boy also said the man asked him to give him everything he was wearing, including undergarments, and in exchange gave him fresh new clothes. After hours worth of horrific explanations as to what went on in that man's house,
And the sad thing is, the kid is excited about it. He didn't even know what was going on, bro. That's fucked up. Go to fucking hell. I can't say much on YouTube or my channel.
the boy received a ride back to the other side of his block and was told to walk home from there. The parents and police tried to get the boy to lead them to the house, but all he kept saying was, "I don't remember." As far as anybody knows, this mystery creep is still out there.
That it. That's a bad one to end on. Now I gotta say my outro kind of mad because of that fucking story. But anyways, guys, go check out Mr. Nightmare. I did not know my man had fucking 5.1 million subscribers, though. That's pretty impressive. You trying to ruin my Halloween? That last story kind of did. This ruined my night. Real got me fucking pissed. Now I'm gonna play the game. I'm gonna get even more pissed. Now I'm gonna be even a fucking supercharged pissed. That made no damn sense. But anyway, guys, if you want to see more reactions, maybe some Mr. Nightmare videos. I know he does the countdowns like Chills, but his voice isn't as aggravating, even though I like Chills. But anyway, got any more videos, man? Suggest them to me. Whatever. I don't care. It don't even have to be horror videos at this point. I'm down for whatever. Either way, guys, please leave a like. Go check out Mr. Nightmare's videos. Subscribe to him. And suggest his videos to me. And I'll see you later, HorrorReacts. I'm out.